I've often been drawn to writing about sex. I've tried to answer this question before. I did in some interview recently. I do a lot of these written interviews. I almost would like to collect them. You know, I do these email interviews, and I sometimes put a lot of effort into them. But I think sex is always obviously very fascinating and is this little theater where all sorts of issues and problems can express themselves between two people or in one person. And so as an arena to like explore a character, that's why I like a character's troubles or heart or perversions, or not perversions, but inclinations. That's why I'm drawn to writing about sex. Not so much for, you know, the physical act and, you know, though it's not bad to titillate people also, though, too, or like, because a lot of times people read books and they love the sex parts, you know. Oh, that's what it's like for me to be in bed, especially if you're honest about it, about how difficult it might be, or how insecure one might be, or the thinking one has while making love. And, you know, so it's one more area to connect to the reader and to make them feel less alone, as well as, like I said, exploring what really makes a person. And a lot of times that's most expressed in their sexuality. I've never personally used Craigslist for anything, but at one time I used to love to read all the ads where people wanted to meet people, you know, and I mean, all the variety, you know, Henry James's brother, William James, wrote this book, The Varieties of Religious Experience or something like that. Well, Craigslist was the varieties of sexual experience. I mean, I would read these ads and someone would be like, I live in Ohio and I want to come to New York and be transformed into a woman and be your maid. And it was so plaintive and a lot of times very well written. And, you know, or someone else specifically wanted this kind of sexual act, or someone else just wanted to be in love. And it was all these narratives. I was just kind of drawn to this mad chorus on Craigslist of need. But I never knew part two of any of the stories. I wanted to write to the people and say, did you meet someone? Or you would read one ad, I want this, you know, and then someone would write, I want this. I'm like, why don't they connect? You know, they're each looking for the coefficient, you know, don't they see that ad? I hope they hook up, you know. But so mostly for me, it was just a source of reading material. I've never actually used Craigslist to purchase anything or in any way.